Hey boss babes and bosses, and welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new here, my name is Nichole and I'm the owner of Bossed Up Babe, which you guys can go shop at www.bossedupbabe.com. We are live and filled with lots of inventory and goodies like this headband that I have on, this necklace that I have on today. So after today's video, definitely go ahead and head over to my website and shop with me. Today's video is very longly awaited. Last year when I very first started off my business, I made a how I package and ship orders video and it went viral. I am still shook to this day, so I owe you guys an updated version. Since that video, I was super excited in that video about getting 3 orders, and my orders have multiplied since then. So I want to show you guys my updated process, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to ship orders from home without leaving your house at all. You're going to be doing everything that you would normally be doing at the post office, and also having USPS come and picking up your order. So before I go ahead and get started, you guys already know what I have to tell you to do. If you aren't already subscribed, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Also hit that bell notification so you guys can be notified every single time that I upload here on my channel. I have a whole new business series coming to my channel that I'm super excited about, and you guys don't want to miss. You guys know I'm always dropping gems for you guys, so you're definitely going to want to stay tuned. And last but not least, if you guys enjoy my business content here on my channel, please also go ahead and give this video a thumbs up, and let's go ahead and get started with today's video. Okay, so I'm gonna get some of my most frequently asked questions out of the way before I even get started with today's video. Number 1, I do use Shopify. They are my current website host, so that is what I'm gonna be using and showing the process of doing today. Number 2, a lot of people have asked, but you do have to pay for shipping. So how the process works is your customer is going to go ahead and pay for shipping along with their order. Then you are then going to take their money that they have paid and is going to be direct deposited into your business bank account, and you are going to purchase the shipping label. That is how the shipping process works when you're shipping orders from home. Number 3, a lot of people were a little bit confused with my last video. However, with USPS, you can go ahead and schedule for them to pick up orders from your home. So on the USPS website, you are able to go in and schedule a pickup, which I'll be showing you guys the process of doing. So I hope that cleared up a few questions that you all had. If you do have any additional questions, please comment them down below and I will be sure to answer them in another business video. But let's go ahead and get to processing these orders. All right, so here's just a little overview of my current workspace. It does get very messy very quick. It's not really functional, but it's what I'm working with. So the first thing that I have here is my Rollo printer. I did finally go ahead and invest, and it is literally the best thing that has ever happened to me. It is a thermal printer, so it requires no ink whatsoever. All you have to do is just purchase these little shipping label papers back here, which I purchased from Amazon. I will have both of them linked down in the description box if you guys are interested. In my previous video, I was just shipping out orders on the half sheet adhesive paper, and I just want to say, though that process did work for me, I'm so thankful that I went ahead and purchased this Rollo printer because it is so much faster. It speeds up my process so much more, so I definitely recommend a thermal printer. So the next 2 things are interchangeable. You can either ship using your laptop or ship using your phone. In my last video, I did show you all the process and how I ship using my phone, but I do find it much faster to use my laptop to ship, so that's how I currently ship my items. The next item that I use to ship is my shipping scale. I did go ahead and purchase this from Amazon. This is what it looks like. You just go ahead, zero it out, and then you place your items on this. I get asked all the time if you're able to use a regular scale, and yes, you can. As long as it measures in both pounds and ounces, you can use whatever scale you want. I just purchased a shipping scale. This next item is my baby. I raved about this printer and now I can't find it anywhere online, so I'm not sure if it's just sold in stores now. However, if I can find it, I will try my best to link it down below in the description box, but I believe you guys sold it out. And I'm kind of sad about it because I don't have a backup, and if anything happens to my baby, I'm gonna cry. But this is my current printer that I use. This is the Canon TS3122, and then back here I just have my business cards and my thank you cards, and then some pens, some tape, and then these are just cords for my laptop. To make sure that I disinfect my work area, I just use Lysol wipes to go ahead and clean it down and make sure that my customers' products are going to be on a nice disinfected area. So now that you're logged into your Shopify account, you're then going to go ahead and select orders, which is here in the top left hand corner, and select unfulfilled, which is going to be all of the orders that you still have left to fulfill and to ship out to your customers. You're then going to go ahead and click on this checkbox here in the top left hand corner, and that will select all of the unfulfilled orders, and then click on create shipping labels. Now, we're not going to be creating the shipping labels just yet, but this is my little hack on how I can print out my packing slips. Okay, so now that this brings you to the next page, you are then going to go ahead and select print packing slips. It's then going to generate your packing slips, and then it will pull up a PDF file here so that you're able to go ahead and select print, send it over to your printer, and print out your packing slips. So now I'm going to go ahead and print out my packing slips. So I'm just going to go ahead and hit print. That's going to send the signal over to my printer here. So because we went ahead and selected all of our unfulfilled orders, it did go ahead and print out all of our packing slips for us. So I have all the packing slips flipped over just because I don't want to accidentally show anyone's information. But what I like to do is then sit out the packing slips and then go ahead and grab all of my items and sit them on top of the packing slip. Okay, so I just did a few orders just so you guys can see my process. So for example, this customer purchased my Selly iPhone case in the color pink for an iPhone XXS, and then another model of my Selly iPhone case for an iPhone XXS. So I just went ahead and set the item on top of the packing slip and then move on to the next order. And I also like to go ahead and put the mailer beneath it. It just speeds up the process for me. This customer went ahead and ordered one of our mint oil lip glosses. This next customer ordered 3 pairs of our eyelashes in 25mm length. So they ordered our Big Bank self-made and $1 billion lashes. And then I just have them here in our organza bag. So this is what the lashes look like. And then I put 2 pairs in there and then a spoolie as well. So for accuracy, before I go ahead and close off my packages, I like to make sure that all of the items are inside of the package. So I do just go ahead and just check off the items. So I have self-made here, star there, Big Bank, which is there, place a star, and then $1 billion. Place a star. So that is how I make sure that I'm shipping off the correct items to my customer. So now I'll just go ahead, open my mailer, and put my items inside. I also go ahead and put in one of my thank you cards and then one of my business cards as well. That's gonna go inside also. And then lastly, I just go ahead and fold my packing slip in half. And then I stick that packing slip right in there as well. And then so we make sure that we don't confuse any of our packages, I like to go ahead and write our customer's name right here on the outside of the package. And you'll see why later. Okay, so I went ahead and processed a few more orders. I just wanted to show you all how I package up my boxes. So I'm waiting on a shipment of my smaller boxes to come in the mail currently, so I didn't do a few of my orders, but this is how my boxes look. So I do go ahead and add a little bit more crinkle cut paper on top just to give it a little cushion. And I also like to add in my sunglass cases. They aren't personalized yet, but I am going to be personalizing these very, very soon. Then I'm going to go ahead, once again, stick the packing paper on top, business card, thank you card, and we are good to go. And then I just have to go ahead and write the customer's name on the outside of this box. So now we're going to move back to Shopify. So we're still going to be on our Create Shipping Labels page, and we are now going to be going through our orders and weighing our items. It'll then calculate our shipping costs, and we can then purchase our shipping labels. So I'm just going to walk you guys through how I go about doing so. So for this order here, we have each of our items here. Now with Shopify, you do have the option of weighing your items prior to your customer purchasing. I do just find it easier for me to just weigh my items all at once, but this would give you a more accurate shipping cost. I do just have a flat rate shipping cost, so each of my customers are paying the same flat rate cost. But also with inputting in your items weight prior, it is going to make the whole shipping process faster. I'm a little more difficult, but I just wanted to let you guys know about this. So then what you're going to go ahead and do is click on package. You can then select from the preset options that you have here. So I just choose anything, honestly. It truly doesn't matter this. It's just to give you an estimate of how much the actual mailer weighs. But like I said, that doesn't matter to me at all. So I'm just going to go ahead and select ounces. And now I'm going to head over to my scale. So it's very important. You always want to make sure that your scale is zeroed out. Like, see how mine is negative? You want to make sure nothing's touching it. If something was touching it, just zero it out. So now I'm going to go ahead and take my package and set it on top. So this package weighs 2.7 ounces. So I'm gonna go ahead and round that up to 3 ounces. So I'm then just gonna head right back over here to Shopify and enter in 3 ounces. Okay, and then you'll see here that it will cost us $3.05. I do also like to add on signature confirmation. This is going to help me out with making sure that my customers receive their items, making sure there are no issues with my customers' items being stolen. So that's why I like to go ahead and add on signature confirmation, and that's an additional $2.65. So you'll see here I spent $5.70 on shipping and my customer paid $6.08. So that's where that little differential comes into play. So this next order is my order that's inside of a box. So I'm just going to go ahead and place my box on the scale. And as you can see here, this box is exactly 10 ounces. Or 9.9, but we're gonna go ahead and round that up to 10. Just go ahead and leave that sample box there. You want to make sure you always change this pound here to ounces, because 10 pounds is gonna cost you a lot more than 10 ounces would. So 10 ounces, and then you'll see here as well. So this customer paid for USPS first class package, and then I'm going to go ahead and add on my signature confirmation. And then I'll just go through and do this for every single one of my orders, weighing all of my orders and inputting them into the system. Okay, so now that I've gone ahead and weighed all of my packages, I'm then going to go ahead and select buy 6 shipping labels. So it tells me my total here. So my total overall for all of these orders is going to be $21.18. I'm going to click on buy 6 shipping labels. And it's now purchasing my labels. So now that I've went ahead and purchased all of my shipping labels, I did go ahead and select the option for it to notify all of my customers that their items has shipped. So my customers are now going to receive an email that their items have shipped for me, and then it is also going to automatically email them over their USPS tracking number. No backhand work for me. It does everything for me, which is why I really like to ship my items through Shopify. It just makes the process so much easier for me. So we already printed out our packing slip, so we can skip that option, but we can go ahead and print our shipping labels. And then Shopify does now give you the option as well to schedule your USPS pickup. If you were to click on this option, it is going to bring you over to the USPS website. So now onto the fun part. This is how you're not going to have to leave your home. So on the USPS website, you can go ahead and schedule a pickup. So you're going to enter in all your information and where the item will be picked up from. You'll then click on check availability, and then you will enter in the amount of packages they'll be picking up. You do have to schedule this, I believe it's 24 hours in advance or prior to 5 p.m. the prior day. So for example, if you were to want your items picked up tomorrow, you would have to do it prior to 5 p.m. today. Then USPS, when they're in your neighborhood dropping off your mail, the carrier will come around, pick up your packages, they'll scan them into the system, and then take them with them to the post office. You don't have to leave your home at all. All right, and this is what our shipping labels are going to look like. So we're just going to go ahead and hit this little print button here in the top corner. Now we're going to want to make sure that you change your printing destination. So you're going to change it to Rollo printer. So the next part is super important. You're going to want to change the paper size. So the Rollo printer prints on 4x6 labels. So you're just going to scroll down and select 4x6. And as you see, it did change the size of our labels here. So now's the fun part. I'm going to go ahead and hit print, and then watch how fast our labels come out. And that is it. That is how we print out our shipping labels. Okay, so for this next part, I did go ahead and take my gloves off. My hands are clean and sanitized, by the way, but it's not really ideal to be putting stickers on, and it's really hard to put stickers on with gloves on. So I just have my shipping labels here. I also have my fragile stickers, and then I have my custom stickers, which I like to go ahead and stick on my mailer. So what I'm gonna do is just go through my orders and then stick on the correct label, and then I just like to make sure that I'm shipping out the right item. So I do just go ahead, take a peek, and double check that I put every item in my packages. Okay, and just covering up my customer's information, this is what my package is going to look like. And I'm just gonna go ahead and remove the sticker adhesive here, close over my package. Now this adhesive is very strong. If someone were to tamper with this, you'd be absolutely, it'd be so evident, you'd be able to tell if someone were to mess with your package. However, I do like to go ahead and take one of my personal stickers, and then I just go ahead and place that over that little flap right there, just so I can make sure that no one were to tamper with any of my packages. And then we all know that postal carriers can be very, very rough with our packages, so I do like to go ahead and also stick on a fragile sticker as well. And I just take that, stick it right on the front, and then our package is good to go. And then as for my boxes, I package them a little bit different than I do my bubble mailers. So I'm just gonna go ahead and close this box up just by folding in the tabs. Okay, so once I go ahead and put on my shipping label, I like to go ahead, flip the box open, and then I just use my packing tape here just to make sure that my box does not come open during transit. This is very, very, very important. Once I do that, I go ahead and put my personalized sticker on it, just like that. And then on the opposite side, I take my fragile sticker and I place it there. So here I have some of my process orders. This isn't all. I still have a bunch more to process. I just wanted to make this video kind of straight and to the point, and that's all there is to it. I really hope that you guys enjoyed today's video. So I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I hope that it answered a lot of your questions. If you do have any additional questions about the entire shipping process, please be sure to leave them down below in the comments, and I'll be sure to answer them in upcoming videos. I will have all of my social media linked down below. Also, be sure to follow me on Instagram and follow my business on Instagram as well. I am going to be having some giveaways coming up, and you guys are gonna want to follow me on Instagram to find out more details. I love you guys so much. If you haven't already, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button once again. I love you, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.